Well, going guys and gals, Alphonso M here, and I just wanted to do a quick update before we begin animating today. Uh, I haven't done any uploads in the last 2 weeks, and I promise you it is not my fault. I actually have been without reliable source of internet for that entire 2 week period, and so I hadn't done any uploads, anything really. Ended up having to change providers, and now I'm back. And to celebrate, instead of usually that both staff slap video, usually I do 1 minute episodes. Today, this episode is going to be 5.5 minutes. 5.5 minutes of speed animation. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you later. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. In this episode of Both Staff Slap, what you'll be seeing me do is I'm actually doing the cleanup animation now in Flash. If you've been with me from the beginning, you know that I started out in Krita. I started out doing the animation in Krita because I love how it feels like I'm actually drawing with pencils. Alright, so now I've transferred over my frames into Flash, and what you're seeing now is me cleaning up the drawings. Even though they still look relatively messy because, this isn't paid work. So, anyways, yes. As I mentioned in the intro, I was without internet for damn near 2 weeks. It was just a day shy of being 2 weeks. And that's crazy for me because in this day and age, how is it that I'm going to lose internet? Contact my service provider who are going to tell me, oh yes, we're aware of problems in your area. We're working on it, but we're not sure when you're going to actually get service. And then I hear absolutely nothing. And to make it worse, it's become nearly impossible now to get in touch with customer service because, they're changing from actually having us being able to call in and speak to someone. It's stupid. It feels backward. But anyways, as I mentioned, I switched providers and now I'm back. And my internet is actually just a little bit better, so you might end up seeing me do some live streams in the future. I was testing it out a bit. You might have noticed, you might have seen that I did a bit of live streaming here on YouTube a few days ago. I'm not sure that I'll be pursuing that because the video was choppy, and if I'm gonna do something, I want it to be done right. So I might end up just doing my live streams on maybe Instagram, or maybe if I do live stream here, it'll be probably via mobile, because I find that it works a little bit better that way. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, in this, now you'll see that I've moved on from just cleaning up to actually adding color. Initially, I hadn't planned to go as far as add color to this little animation sequence, but hey, why not, right? So yeah, I decided to add some color, do a little bit of cell shading, because I love cell shading. Since I first heard about it, I first discovered it, I was like, ooh, fancy. So yeah, and now you see here, I'm adding some effects because I say, hey, you can jump and land all dramatic and not at least blow up a little dust, right? Alright, so what I'm doing for this, I am doing a a mixture of pose to pose and straight ahead animation for the dust particles. After I finished these, you'll see that I actually went in and did his shadow as well. Yes. And I decided, since I'm doing this much, I'm gonna have maybe 1 or 2 episodes more, because I'm just gonna add a background in one, and then maybe add some ambience and lighting for the second. Who knows? We'll see what the future holds. But yes, I'm back, and I'll be back to my regular upload schedule, which should be 2 videos per week. One on Saturday and a hump day quickie or another short illustration, speedy illustration on a Wednesday, depending on my schedule and what it allows. So all being well, there should not be any more long delays between videos like there was for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you again very soon. What good.